right, Christina, just to try and find some words for what this has all been like for you.
Oh my goodness, this has been just a dream week. You know, we couldn't pull it off, but that's okay. We wanted to be able to look back on this week and be happy with how we played and have the best memories for the rest of our lives, because this was such a unique opportunity to play here in front of a home crowd. And we did. We enjoyed every moment out there. That was unbelievable. I didn't even know how to throw my last rock because I was just like, this crowd is crazy. I just want to thank each and every person that was in that crowd right then. So, yeah, I'm so proud of our team. I'm so proud of us for fighting through that whole week and just sticking together and believing in each other and believing in this like magic. And yeah, it's been an awesome week. Yeah.
Christina, when you think about today and the week as a whole, what do you think you learned about yourself and your teammates?
I think, I learned even to believe in us even more. We can do it. We got through that semifinal. And felt like really good about our play all week. Like I felt so calm and not like nervous or scared about like the big moment. And I just felt excited and ready to make all the shots. So I think I learned even more like we're ready to do this. We can win one of these championships and we'll be ready for the Scotties.
And then you talked about the Scotties a lot as being a big goal this year. You beat a lot of the top teams in Canada this week. What does that mean to you for your confidence going into that event in the new year?
Yeah, it just keeps us going. Like we know we belong. We can beat every team there. We can beat anyone, and there's no reason why we can't just go and bring it and win that. Yeah.
You guys were so close yesterday, today. Bit of a different story, obviously. What was the big difference in the night?
Oh, you know what? The ice was great today, but it was just completely different than the last few days, and I just couldn't nail the draw weight. It was like I'd hit one, and then the next one would just keep sliding because there was just no frost today, which is a good thing, but it just threw me off. So, yeah, it was a bit of a struggle with the draw weight there. Yeah.
What a classy note from you, Christina, on Team Homan, now representing this country, and they have been in the top of their field for more than 2 years now. Maybe just a word on them and what it was like to battle them for the right to wear the maple leaf.
We love Team Homan. They're an amazing team, and they're so good. They're the best team in the world, the best team in the country, and obviously I'm playing, I want to win, but they're the best team we can send to the Olympics, and we are so excited to cheer them on. We know that they can go bring home gold for Canada, and they're just like the nicest people and so great. So I'm so happy for them and so proud of them. They deserve this more than anyone.
What makes Rachel such a tough opponent?
She's just so good. She can make any shot, and she sees all the shots, and they've got great sweeping. Like everything about their team is just like so dialed in, and they just keep getting better, and they're always, they're just so inspiring. They're just really, really good. Yeah.
In 20 or 30 years, when you have a lemonade on the back porch, how do you think you'll remember this week?
Oh my gosh, I will think of all of these crowds like cheering for us, cheering our names, singing songs, like all of the signs. They were so fun, just like to have all this. I don't know how many people are in the building, but it just, I don't know if I'll ever play in front of that large of a crowd again, and it was really special, and I know it's something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life for sure. Yeah.
How do you go back to work on Monday after such a crazy week like this?
I don't know. It's going to be weird, that's for sure. But yeah, back to the real life next week. It's going to be like come down. It's kind of nice that we're here in Halifax, so it's not like we have to have some, flight home delays, anything like that. We just get to go home and just go back to real life. Yeah.
It's a little surreal. It hasn't really sunk in yet. I think that it's such a grind of a week, and you have to really take it like one moment at a time. You can't get ahead of yourselves because it's one bad loss could really impact like the whole schedule of playoffs. And that game, we really just wanted to come out and be a little bit sharper than we were yesterday. The ice held up really nice, and Rachel's shot for 4 was amazing. It wasn't an easy shot by any means. It was a great team shot, and it's super exciting to say we're going back to the Olympics. It's so surreal.
When you crack a 4 like that and you know what that can mean, it felt like you guys understood the magnitude of that moment. Do you allow your mind to go places that early in the game when you have such a lead?
Well, no, like 10 ends is a long game, and that was an early 4. So you don't even have to really catch up quickly there. Just like a 2 and a force and a 2, and all of a sudden it's a close game. So we really just wanted to stay sharp and keep trying to learn the ice the best that we could. If the frost was going to come back in, we had a plan for that, and we really just wanted to take it shot by shot and not get ahead of ourselves. And then when we stole the next end with Rachel's like perfect freeze location, I was like, okay, now it's like focus time, like really stay shot by shot, and I think we did a really good job of that.
My last one for you, sorry Taylor, for you Emma, listen, Trace and Sarah are going to their first, you and Rachel going back, you two dreamed of these things when you were young, you've been side by side through it all, maybe just a word on your friend and teammate in doing this beside you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to do this battle with anyone else. We've been through everything together, all the lows, but all the highs too. And it's just a matter of fighting together through all those hard times. And when things aren't going great, battling through it together. And we've had some years in between the last time we won the trials in here to really realize like how much work needs to be put into it. And we've put in that work. And for the other two, like, they're just so amazing to play, the 4 of us. I'm so happy for them that they get to call themselves Olympians, and I can't wait to get there and play with my team.
I don't know if this event has ever had, on the men's or women's side, has had a favorite as big as you guys going into this. How did you guys handle that pressure?
Yeah, the best of 3 final did help, but we wanted to get into that game. It was tough coming in with like a target a little bit on our backs, just given the year, not even just this year that we've been playing well, but the last couple years. And sometimes that can cause teams to like rise to the occasion when they play against you. And everyone here is so talented. So it's like you get everyone's best game. It could go either way. And we win, like I said in a previous interview, we win a lot of close games. So we just really wanted to make sure that we were sticking with our process and not getting ahead of ourselves too much, because like we lost a game this week. We could have lost more. It was a battle out there. So we found ways to win, and I think that's just kind of our style right now. We just find ways to win games that could go either way.
Is this more of a relief than anything to get this done?
No, I wouldn't say it's a relief. It's still surreal. It's so exciting. We're so happy. You want to go. You dream of going back, and until you get in that moment where you can say that you're going, you don't believe it's actually going to happen. So the fact that we're going back to the Olympics is pretty crazy. We're really excited.
This crowd was so happy with the performance at Team Black, obviously, but they really were behind all of you. Are you feeling that? Like, this country has your back?
Yeah, and I think like Nova Scotia's been good to us. Like, we played in Sydney. The crowd was amazing in Sydney. The crowd was amazing here. Of course, they're going to cheer for Team Black, but they were not cheering against us either. They were great towards, like, we had cheers too. I think we just like really love playing in Nova Scotia, and we have obviously success here. So it'll be good, fun memories of both like Sydney and Halifax now.
What did you take from your last, your previous Olympic experience that you will stick in your back pocket this time?
I think it was just a very overwhelming experience at the start, and we didn't really know that it would be like that. And it's different. Like, yes, the teams are the same as going to a world championship, but all of the other things is a lot more. Like, there's a lot more outside noise than there was. So at least the fact that Rachel and I have been there, we know how we can help the other two with just sharing information about what to expect when we get there. And like the media and everything is like way more than it is at just like a world championship. And so we just have to be prepared for what that looks like, and just also try to stay still in our bubble. Like, we want to take the events in, but also stay in our bubble, because that's how we perform our best.
How key an addition has Tracy been to this team, and what was it like to go through that with her today?
Yeah, she's not only such a great player, but she brings such a calm energy to the team. Even though she has such a competitive nature, it comes across as super calm with everyone. So if like we give up a big end or something doesn't go well, she's like that calm person that always keeps everyone even keeled, and the rest of us are a little bit more high strung. So she's like very good to have on the ice with us, and like talent aside, that is something that's super impactful for our team. So bringing her on, I mean, like this is what we dreamed of. And I mean, now it's happened. So it's pretty amazing.
Rachel Homan, congratulations back to the Olympics for you. Describe this moment.
Pretty surreal. I can't believe, we've finally won enough games to stop curling. That was a grind, they're such an amazing team. Everyone in the field, we had to bring our best every game. And just hard to believe that, we're going to Italy.
Some relief, some celebration, but you have been steadfast in the uncompleted goal of winning gold at the Olympics. So now you're tasked with that. Take us through how much you're looking forward to getting there, representing your country once again.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't be happier. There's not words to describe putting that maple leaf on your back at the Olympics. With these three girls and our support team and Heather and Michelle, we feel like we can take on the world with confidence. And it's going to be an uphill battle there, just like it was this week, and we're going to be prepared for it.
Nova Scotia has been good to you, Rachel. Some really great moments. In Sydney, they cheered you on. And what a classy crowd here today against a hometown team, knowing that you're now representing the country. Just some words on that moment in this arena this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, the East Coast, just phenomenal people, phenomenal energy, huge sports fans. It's just amazing to play in front of a crowd like that with energy. They love their hometown team so much, but they were supporting us too, and it was just a really cool moment to be part of.
Some of the greatest curlers in our country have never made it to one Olympics. You can now say you're going to your third. Just how kind of surreal is that?
Yeah, hard to wrap my head around. Pretty cool that we're able to be going to our third. That just seems crazy. I don't really think of it that way, I guess. But yeah, going to three. I mean, it doesn't change anything. It's still the hardest tournament you'll ever play in, and we're excited to be going together with this team. Like, we know that we can put that maple leaf on our back with pride, and we're going to have the nation behind us, and all we can do is everything we've been doing.
Tracy came so close 4 years ago, lost an absolute heartbreak. Just how happy are you that she gets a shot at going to Olympics now?
Yeah, she's so deserving. She's so hardworking, just an amazing athlete, and it was tough to watch that 4 years ago. We were up in the stands, and that's heartbreaking. But I told her. We've been there too. You're not the only one with heartbreak in this sport. There's lots of it, and we're all there together, and we were all there, every game that we needed to clinch this together.
I know today's game wasn't as close, but yesterday against Black was a tight game. What can you say about their team and how they stuck around and gave you a battle?
Yeah, they're such a great team. We're friends with them off the ice. They're just great people. They're East Coast, so you can't go wrong. They're just through and through, just great people on and off the ice, competitors, and giving it their all on the ice for their home province. They took us to the last drop in that last game, and a couple inches here or there in this game, and that was the difference.
Rach, what is it like to have the expectations of the world on your shoulders, knowing that you were the overwhelming favorite coming into this, and that you had to meet the moment time and time again? What is that pressure like to carry throughout this remarkable run?
You feel it. You feel the nerves. I think we feel it because we care, and we want to do our country proud. We want to do our friends and family and everyone that supported us along this journey. That was for them to buckle down, and when things got hard, we supported each other, and we just kept moving forward. And I think that says a lot about our team and how we rose to the occasion.
What was it like to get to celebrate this moment almost immediately with your family?
I mean, amazing that almost all of them came. It's tough to get everybody out here. There was some hiccups with some people not able to come here, but the people that came, it just means the world to us that they were able to get here and support us and be able to celebrate tonight with us. I'll never forget moments that we're able to enjoy this journey with our friends and family.
What do you hope it shows your kids that you just qualified for the Olympics in front of them with them watching you here?
Yeah, I don't know that they know the magnitude of the situation, but I know that one day they will, and one day they'll see pictures of themselves, cheering on mom and building Lego in the background and just having a great time, and just enjoying this energy and sporting event in general and what that can bring people together. It's just a really cool moment that I'm glad that almost all of them are here for.
What have you learned from your prior Olympic experiences that can help you next year?
I mean, I think every team is different. You know, we're really leaning on the experience of this team. So, you know, what are our strengths? What do we need to tweak? You know, we're feeling really good. We're feeling really good about our game, you know, the support within the team and the people that we have. And so I think we're leaning on that. And, you know, the last 2 years of Scotties and the pressure, and then wearing the maple leaf and Scotties, and then, you know, rising to that occasion, and then back-to-back gold. You know, those are the things we're leaning on, the things we're pulling from. I think it's tough to pull from previous teams, but so yeah, I think we're just sticking together and figuring out what works for us.
Tracy, congratulations. Try and describe this moment.
Oh yeah, just unbelievable. Yeah, just really proud of the team and how we battled and how we came out strong today. And yeah, I don't think it's fully sunk in yet. It really is a dream come true. Yeah.
Take us through the emotions standing on the podium, the anthem being played. Obviously, you were emotional during that. Just take us through what was going through your head.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, obviously you think back to like 4 years ago, and like we were close, and so some of those feelings come back, and then you're just really proud of like all the work that our team has put in. We've worked so hard for 4 years, and then it just kind of builds to that moment, right, where all that hard work pays off. So it's just an incredible feeling.
There's a clip of you from 4 years ago after that last shot in the extra end of you with your hands in your head. What does that mean to you to then get that back here and have it go the other way?
Yeah, I think in sport there's always going to be moments like that make you a little bit stronger. Sometimes you have to have some of those hard moments to bounce back and get better. So I do think we learned a lot from that loss and just got better. Yeah.
Tracy.
What did you think of Rachel's performance today?
Oh, she was incredible. Yeah, I don't think she missed anything actually. She was throwing the rocks so well. She was reading the ice really well. She had great feel out there. She had an amazing performance for sure.
At what point did you think that the game was kind of over?
You never really do. Like it's curling, and anything can happen at any moment. So like we just tried to keep making shots, focus on precision, and battle right until the very last rock.
You take us through the pressure that you guys felt this week. You guys weren't just the favorites. Literally everyone was expecting you guys to win, and that could be a lot of pressure. Obviously, what was that like for you guys?
Yeah, we just tried to like block out some of that noise, and we know that we put in a lot of work and felt prepared coming in. So just tried to like stick to process, and we did a good job of that.
Tracy, maybe just a comment on what it was like in the wake of 4 years ago, the Olympic trials, and how much you wondered about whether you would be in this moment ever again, and what your relationship with this sport was even like.
Yeah, you never really know at the end of a quad. Like there's usually so many team shakeups, you don't really know where you're going to land, if you're going to keep playing. So yeah, I'd say there was a lot of uncertainty 4 years ago about my future in the sport. But then Rachel called and got this amazing opportunity to join this incredible team. Just really thankful for that.
It is your first, it's the third consecutive for Rachel. Just the force that she is to now wear this maple leaf, this foursome, and represent this country. Maybe some thoughts on that, on what it would mean to finish the job, because I know for you guys this is just one step.
Yeah, it's a step. We definitely want to go represent Canada well, bring home a gold medal. We feel prepared. It's nice that we've gotten to compete together at the World Championship and bring home gold, so we'll draw on that experience.
Tracy, how did it feel just walking down the ice with the teammates, with the jacket on, and like the crowd? In that moment, what was going through your head?
Yeah, such a special moment, and we have like a lot of friends and family here supporting us. We see them in the stands and hear them cheering, and the crowd here in Halifax was amazing. So we really felt that energy.
Your daughter's here next to you. What does that mean to you to show her that like you didn't succeed 4 years ago, but now you followed your dream and continue to chase it?
Yeah, it's so nice that she could be here, and my husband and my family, and yeah, just I hope whatever she's interested in one day, she just goes for her dreams. Yeah.
To you.
Thank you. Yeah, it seemed like it still kind of feels surreal. Hasn't really sunk in yet, but I'm just so proud of what my teammates and I accomplished, and just like the culmination of our work over the last 4 years. Just felt like it really just came together, and we were able to perform.
What has this journey been like? The weight of the world, overwhelming favorites, all these things. What has this Olympic trials journey been like?
Yeah, it was challenging at times for sure. We were tested. All the teams just played so well, and we just kind of had to keep our blinders on and focus on the task at hand, and really rely on our support systems and just trust that we've prepared and we're ready for this, and just go out there and perform.
When you're up that much, do you allow yourself to imagine what is unfolding for you, or how do you stay in it?
Yeah, your brain can play some tricks on you, right? So it's easy for it to slip and lose focus, but whenever it did that, just bring it back to the moment, focus on making the next shot and doing what we've been doing all week.
Do you think that loss? Sorry, do you think that loss earlier in the week did you guys any favors?
It definitely just kind of woke you up a little bit. It was oh, you still we gotta perform every game, and it never feels good to lose, but it just reminded us that we what do we need to do to continue moving forward and getting better each game. Yeah.
What was it like walking down the ice with the Team Canada jacket, knowing that obviously it's not the end goal yet, but the step is complete now?
Yeah, it was an incredible feeling to do that with my teammates and see all our families in the crowd, just so happy for us and everything that we've sacrificed over the years to get here. But yeah, time to enjoy this, but then refocus and move on to the next goal.
How much relief is there in this moment?
There's a bit, for sure. For sure, there's a little bit of relief. Just definitely a weight lifted, right? That all that work, all that sacrifice over all of the years, it was this goal has been achieved for now, and then time, like I said, move on to the next one.
What have Rachel and Emma told you about their Olympic experiences, and what are you expecting?
Yeah, honestly, we haven't really talked about it a whole ton, kind of like the elephant in the room, right? But we talked about it a little bit, after each of the experiences, and my husband's been to the Paralympics. He's prepared to go again this year. So I think there's definitely lean on the experience a little bit, and it should be good for sure.
Unbelievable, amazing, long time coming, and such a privilege and an honor to be standing with what are unbelievable athletes. It's a pleasure.
An Olympic stop on this curling journey for you.
It is, and I'm just so thankful that I had the opportunity, got the call. Sarah called me, which is, a former teammate of mine, and it's surreal, and these girls are amazing. It's so fun behind the bench with Rochelle, watching women perform as elite as they do and just orchestrate that. It's just so fun. I think it's a privilege to watch them play.
What can you say about Rachel tonight? She looked unstoppable most of the night.
It was in her eyes. Yeah, I think she knew what she needed to do. Today's ice allowed her to perform. The team played outstanding in front of her, and it was a hardcore play by those girls, and it was beautiful to watch.
How did you sort of help them navigate the pressure that came with being the overwhelming favorite? Everybody expected to win this thing.
They just, as you probably heard over and over, this one rock at a time. They kept with their process, and they knew it was going to be hard. Yesterday was hard, and I think anybody that knows them well is that they respond well, and they learnt from every game, and they built on that. And they themselves, the four of them out there, are constantly working and sharing with each other the next shot.
When you say it was in Rachel's eyes, that's something you see as soon as you step on the ice today, or what? Can you describe it?
Yeah, I think we've all seen it in the hack when she bears down and knows how to make those shots. I don't think she threw a hit till the second half of the game. So when she can feel the ice and know what her draw weight is, and the girls can orchestrate that, great things happen.
Well, Tracy, we all saw the heartbreak for her 4 years ago in 2021, and now to get this moment for her to go to the Olympics and overcome that, what does that mean to your team and to her?
Well, I'm very proud of her. I think she's, a remarkable athlete that just quietly goes about her business, and she makes stellar shots over and over again. So I'm thrilled for her. It's heartbreaking to be runner-up, And I think that resilience and that hard work over this last 3 years has really been amazing.
This team has won just about everything there is to win. An Olympic podium for this team. What do you think that would mean for them? How do they get there?
Well, I think it means the continuing hard work over the next couple months in preparation, and I think the 4 years of hard work, let's call it 8, 12, 16, their lives, bringing it to this moment. But yeah, it's the next task.
These players are all doing these wins in front of their families and their kids. I know you played in front of your daughter too. What does that mean to have the families all there?
Oh, like it's joy. I get the camera angles from the ice, and to see the kids with their mums, it's just, again, it's empowering for us women to be elite and be mums and juggling both. It's powerful.
How do you think you'll remember this week, Heather, when you think back on it down the road?
Just sisterhood. That's how I'm going to remember it. These girls are always together, on and off the ice. We walk together in, we walk together out, we bond, and it's a privilege. That's how I'm going to remember it, and sisterhood.